Hi, I'm Bob Ryan. This is Globe 10.0 with me today is Chad Finn. Well, that game Saturday night sure wiped the smile off the Patriots' faces, didn't it, Chad? So the question that we have here is, what do we make of the totality? The first two games in which life looked so idyllic, and the third game in which the Patriots were they exposed? What happened?
I think in the last 2 weeks we've seen the best and the worst of what they can be this season. But I don't think you take too much from it. You look back last year, they ran into the same sort of thing when they played Sam Bradford and the Rams in the preseason.
Well, this was what was disturbing here is the fact that the quarterback got knocked around, and you don't want to wake up feeling sore on Sunday mornings or the day after a game in August. That's not the point. You accept that in any other month of the year. So just from what you did see, though, I mean, were there warning signs, or were there red flares that went up for you?
Yeah, I think so. I think Bill Belichick might have this little small part of him where he's happy with that because it humbled him a little bit,
right.
But he also, nobody likes seeing his quarterback take the hits that he did. And you still saw a little bit of problems with the receivers getting open, Brady not having time to hit them. That was the big thing that jumped out to me.
No, I mean, we're still looking for Chado Jacinko to assert himself and hoping that it's a learning curve with the offense, if you will. I, for one, think he will be fine, but I don't know. But I do think that you're making a good point here about the coach, because I do subscribe to the theory that every coach in the world secretly loves an adverse circumstance when it can't harm you in the short run. It can't harm you, and it can only help you in the long run. Because if there was the slightest possibility that they actually thought they were as good as the 78 points they scored against the first two opponents, and that the defense was doing the things it was doing, now they're sobered up. And they were telling us that they weren't taking it too seriously, but now they certainly are going to have to focus, and I think he's going to have no trouble getting their attention.
Well, they do have a lot of young guys in key roles, Gronkowski, Hernandez, McCourty, so this isn't like Brady having been here for 11 years and kind of knowing the ebbs and flows of this stuff. This is young guys who probably can get a little bit too high after the thumping they put on the Bucs.
Now, the other thing to remember, if you're a fan, and I don't want to be condescending, is that if they go out and beat the Giants 41-10 in the next game, don't overreact to that either. Your team's going to be fine. And one more thing we have to say. This tells us something about the Lions for sure, and about Ndamukong Suh. There's slightest doubt that he's the next great pass rushing, maybe an all-time player in their making. I don't think we have any doubts about it now.
He looked like the Titans version of Albert Hainsworth the other night. He was fantastic. I think you give Dan Coppin a mulligan a little bit on that one because he's that good.
Yeah, and now, so if you're in Detroit, and they do deserve a break, the fans out there, they got something to look forward to.